hinted, the air is now officially out of the real estate balloon in this province. According to a new report from the Central One Credit Union, the global financial crisis and a big drop in consumer confidence have combined to drive the housing market into recession. It's now a buyer's market, and house prices, which have been falling for much of the year, will likely continue to drop for many more months. Ted Chernecki reports.
How many times have we heard that somehow Greater Vancouver's real estate market was insulated from what was happening in virtually everywhere else in the Western world, that prices were falling? 11 months ago, we heard this.
There's absolutely no fundamentals that can suggest that prices can go down. It's not possible.
Just 10 months ago, this.
The infrastructure build-up to the Olympics created a lot of jobs, and it has been a factor in the market. The legacy that's left behind from that infrastructure, it's going to, create a lasting good market.
Even as recently as March this year, the Central One Credit Union was not predicting housing prices to fall. But it is today. And not just fall, but plummet in the next 2 years.
In the space of just 2 or 3, 4 months, the outlook changed very, very considerably. And this is a sign of the uncertain and volatile times we're living in.
Prices in the Lower Mainland have been collapsing, down 12% since March. The Central One Credit Union predicts a further drop of 13% next year, another 5% in 2010, for a total drop of 30% in just 2.5 years. The real estate market has suddenly become very spooky. This house, for example, listed 2 days ago for about $1.5 million. If there really is a 30% drop in prices, this property should drop $456,000 in value and be worth just over $1 million by 2010. Hardest hit could be those speculators and investors who very recently were lining up to pre-purchase condos. Many could suddenly find themselves with a mortgage for more than the property is worth. But realtors, famous for seeing the bright side, see this as an opportunity to buy up.
It's the classic move-up market. So someone that's in a 2-bedroom needs a 3-bedroom, and a 3-bedroom needs a 4-bedroom. Someone living in a condo needs a townhouse or a home. And so it's a move-up market, and as long as you're buying and selling at the same time, it's all relative.
How quiet has the market become? Look at last month's sales on the west side. There were more than 1,000 listings, but only 25 sales for the whole month. Eastside Vancouver, about 1,000 listings and only 43 sales. So if you were on the inside looking out and planning on the equity in your home to finance your retirement, bad news. But for those on the outside looking in, for any first-time buyer, this is probably the best news you've heard in decades.